Hello, friends, and welcome to another WSIB Truth Matters with Joe Machado. Hope you're doing well today. So after yesterday's episode on the appeal system and the many flaws that it has and that I pointed out yesterday, I did get a lot of emails and inquiries about, okay, so we're confronted with these problems. What do I do? If I'm stuck in what I call the WSIB's Appeals Neverland, because it seems like things just don't happen when they should. So, valid question. Over the years, I've always been one to tackle things head on and unapologetically, when I'm trying to fight for my rights or those of my clients. And always following the system that they have laid out, their own verbiage that you'll find on their website. Never disrespectful, but aggressive. Rarely taking no for an answer, or at least demanding an explanation that made sense and that was backed up by the law. But I understand a lot of people, are a bit intimidated dealing with these people. It's a big organization. It can be intimidating. But one of the things that I'm going to do, and I found that I did that with my paralegal firm, was I found a way to humanize these people because a lot of them think that they're insulated within this massive bureaucracy, and that it doesn't matter how shitty a job they do. People are going to either feel intimidated in trying to address it or aren't going to really know how to go about addressing it. And so they feel this sense of protection. And so one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to humanize these people so that you know exactly who's responsible to do what and how to go about making sure that they get it done. So we actually have a WSIB settlement doc on our app that addresses the issue, that if you're stuck in the WSIB's Appeal Neverland, how to get unstuck, how to get things moving. So if your case has been sitting around for any more than a couple of months and you haven't had any response, yeah, it's time to make shit happen. The WSIB has over 20 vice presidents. They have a vice president for every freaking thing you could imagine. And they've got a bunch of corporate chiefs, I think, or chiefs. I think there's like 9 of them. Chief operating officer for finances and chief operating officer for operations and yada, yada, yada. So they have a lot of chiefs and they have a lot of VPs to make sure that shit happens when it's supposed to. And when it doesn't, then you yank their chain. And that's what I meant by being aggressive. I don't waste my time with somebody on the other end of the line that has absolutely no power or desire to help me. I go right to the top. So basically the tool that we have on WSIB settlements, and I'm going to put it up on the screen here. It's a letter. It's an appeal delay complaint. And this goes directly to the senior director of the appeals branch, Frank Veltri. He's been around for a long time. It also goes to the vice president of case management, Connie Galden. And it goes to the vice president of service excellence, Maria Lee. And these people are the ones that are responsible for making sure that case management and all aspects dealing with case management are done in a timely manner and consistently, that are done in a manner as to provide service excellence, which I know you're laughing, it doesn't happen, but that title's there. And in the course of Frank Veltri, to make sure that shit happens in the appeals branch. The buck stops with him. So if it's not happening, this tool that we've developed, now you can do your own letter if you're comfortable with it. I always recommend that you don't deal with these people on the phone. Get everything in writing in case you need to hold them accountable. And but it's on our app and for our members, and they use it. It's easy to use. It takes less than a minute to you just enter your details and press send, and the letter is done, and you upload it to the WSIB. You can actually do it in less than a minute, and I've timed it. So anyway, my friends, that pretty much deals with that. If you're finding that you're getting stuck, this is what I recommend you do. And if you're not getting any results that way, then give me a call or visit WSIBsettlements.com because we have tools to make sure that your rights are protected and things are moving along in the manner that they should. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the result you want right away, but it's going to make sure that your rights are protected and that your case is moving along and that people responsible for making decisions are taking the time to do them in a proper manner and using the law to back them up. All right, friends, thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't had a chance to look at our WSIB case audit, I recommend that you do. It's a great tool to have. The promo that we have going on now ends tomorrow. You get $50 off. So visit WSIBsettlements.com if you're interested in that. I highly recommend it. And I also want to thank my subscribers for sharing my videos. If you're new to the channel, become a subscriber. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I come out with a new video. All right, friends, once again, I've enjoyed bringing something that I think can be very helpful. I hope that it helps you in some way. And as always, take care.